personal best in the bench is 121, so this is a nice easy opener, I hope. Oh, that was fast. That was nice. And that's a good lift for Mario. Kevin Steiger of Canada is up next with a 110 kilo opener. This is 5 below his personal best. Bar is loaded. He is in 4th place after the squats. You notice there are 3 signals from the head ref in the bench press: start, press, and rack. The lifter gets set, takes the bar off, and when he's ready with the bar locked. Okay, good. The lifter has to take the bar with his elbows locked at arm's length, and he gets the start signal, brings it down so it is motionless on his chest. He gets the press signal. Then when he's pressed the bar up so that it is again locked out, elbows locked, he will get the rack signal. And this is George Millar of Great Britain, opening with 110. Now it says his personal best in the bench is only 105, so this is 5 kilos over his best. And it's a good lift for George. John Cadigan of Canada is up next, opening with 122.5. His personal best is 125 in the bench. He is in 6th place in the 93 kilo class after the squats. Bar is loaded, says head ref. The lifter must position himself on the bench so his head, shoulders, and butt are on the bench throughout the entire lift. His feet must be flat on the floor throughout the entire lift. The feet can slide during the lift, but they cannot come up, not even a little heel or a little toe. That looks smooth. 3 white lights, good lift. Hamid Jamal of Morocco is up next. He's opening with 125 kilos. His bench personal best is 157.5. So either he's gotten weaker or he is sandbagging on his opener. Okay, bar is loaded. If you're looking at the little circle below the big circle for a reason for failure, you won't often see a red in the raw bench press, because that means a failure to touch the bar to the chest or bringing the bar down to touch the belt, and that doesn't happen often. That looks easy enough. And 3 white lights. The bench press, like with the squat, you bring it down, you press it up. You can stop on the way up, but you cannot have a double recovery. You cannot go back down again. And the bar must be locked out at both the start and the finish. Either of those failures is a little blue circle underneath the big red circle. Everything else is a yellow, such as having the head come up, the butt come up, lifting the feet, failure to wait for the referee's signal at any point. Those are all yellow. Ken Bray now taking his opener with 130. And that looked easy. Good opener. He's in second place overall in this class. We now have Tom Keen's opener with 140 kilos. He is your leader in first place after the squat. His personal best is 157.5, so he is being conservative. The lifter can take the bar off the rack himself, or he can have a handoff. It's up to him. Most lifters choose the handoff.
Hello, Sue, and I apologize for being away. I was talking to Susan Hayward down in the volunteer room, and then just bumped into a friend of mine, John, to see how Tom's lift goes. It looked like it.
Yeah, that's easy. Yes.
Added to my collection of jackets from competitions. I think this is number 26 or 27. Let's get back to lifting here now.
I think I still have an Australian T-shirt from the very first Women's Worlds back in 1980.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Let's see how this goes now here for Jeff. 142.5 on the bar.
$142.5 kilos, well below his best of 160.
I know Jeff's been dealing with a rotator cuff injury for the last couple of years. He's built his bench back up, but injuries do take their toll. Let's see how this goes now for Jeff.
Big grunt and a big lift.
Bench. Well done.
Okay, 3 white lights. All right, Wallace Clark. Wallace Clark of Great Britain up next. 145 kilo opener. His best is 152.5. He's only been lifting for 4 years.
And in powerlifting, that's not very long.
No, it isn't. Especially in masters lifting.
Yeah.
You know, we do have some lifters who have been lifting for 20 or more years in this flight.
Let's see how this one goes here now for Wallace. You'll see some lifters will take a lift off from the head spotter. You'll see some that will take a self lift off. It looks like he's going to get a lift off.
Yeah.
So Sue, how long have you been lifting?
I have been competing since 1976.
Wow.
And I first started lifting over 60 years ago.
Oh, that's incredible.
Yeah.
How many world championships do you know?
I have no idea. I don't have enough fingers and toes to count
It's amazing.
them. Yeah, I don't keep track.
I'm sure you've got quite the experience and knowledge and stories to go with that.
Yeah, a few. Oh, yeah. Okay, we got Robert Rodney of Great Britain, 150 opener. 155 is his best. He's been lifting 7 years. And he was in 3rd place after the squat, so he's looking for more medals.
They're going to call him replace, I think, for elbows maybe.
Yeah, something.
Yeah,
you
elbows
know, when the lifter takes the lift off, if he isn't in a proper legal position after 5 seconds, the head ref is supposed to tell him to replace the bar. And as long as he is within his 1 minute, he could still take it off again. But I think holding the bar that extra time did him in. But he'll get on his second. You know.
This happens to me many times from an elbow injury that I have. I've been there where you've got to replace the bar and then take it back out, and it does take the life out of you. It takes the energy out of you, and hopefully on his next one he'll be able to make an adjustment and come back and get it.
Okay, we have Alejandro Rodriguez Acuna from Spain, 150 opener. He has the higher lot number, so he's taking this weight second. His personal best is 169.
Wow.
Now, did he beat the press signal or not? It was close. Yes.
Yeah, one judge thought so.
One judge thought so. I thought he did.
Yep.
I thought he did. But the head ref says that he didn't, and the head ref knows when he gave his press signal.
Wow. Strong bench press.
Okay, Edward Ruland of the United States, 157 and a half. His personal best is 170. He is in 5th place after the squats, but still very much in the running for the 3rd place medal overall.
Let's see how this lift goes here now for Edward, taking his time setting up. A little closer grip.
That looked easy.
Easy open, gets him on the board. He can take a good jump now and build some confidence going into 2nd and 3rds.
Kevin Steiger, Canadian lifter. Canada is well represented at this meet. He's taking his 2nd attempt with 115, which equals his personal best.
Kevin's got those long arms on bench press, and it'll be a favor for him and work to his advantage in the deadlift, but not so much on the bench press.
Yeah, it's hard to be built right for all 3 lifts.
Mm-hmm.
Most lifters are much better in one than in another.
It's kind of one of the many things that makes this sport, amazing, is that you may excel in one event, but to try to be good overall and build a total be good in all 3 is not an easy thing.
No, it's not. It's like winning the Triple Crown in baseball.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen much.
Let's see how this goes now for Kevin. That's a strong attempt there.
Yeah, very smooth. Okay, he's just equaled his personal best. He should be happy about that. We now have Mario Hernandez of Mexico taking the same weight, 115 kilos. This is still 6 kilos below his personal best. He took a nice big 10-kilo jump because he opened light.
It's got a PR listed at 121, so it's probably a Mexico national record.
Yeah, either Mexican or North American.
Yeah. Last one looked good. Let's see if this 10 kilos is a good call. Closer grip.
Oh, a little bit of hesitation.
Yeah.
As long as he didn't actually go down.
It's one thing about that closer grip is that, it usually gets moving off the chest pretty fast, but that top 1/3 when you've got that closer grip definitely makes it harder to lock that bar out.
Yep, but he got it 2-1. The yellow light wasn't for double recovery. He might have moved a foot or his butt.
Glutes, I think glutes looking at the replay, I think, so we'll see on this next attempt. They'll probably be looking for that.
Yeah. Okay, George Millar of Britain. He's gone up 5 kilos in the bench. You notice they tend not to go up as much in the bench in between attempts as in the squat because, of course, most people bench less than they squat.
Let's see how this one goes for George. He did a great job of sticking with that lift.
Yep, worked hard at it, but I think it's a good lift. Yep.
Well done,
Yeah,
George.
I don't think he'll go up much on his 3rd.
No, 2.5 is probably the right call there.
Yep. Okay, John Cadigan going up 2.5 kilos to 125, which matches his personal best.
So John's opening up with personal best according to what we can see on the
no, this
listing.
is his 2nd attempt.
Oh, sorry, my mistake, Sue.
Yeah, he's already got one in.
Yeah, close to his opener,
yeah.
close to his personal best, which is interesting. He missed his first squat, but then came back and got it. Got his first bench. Let's see now how it goes for his 2nd. 2 red collar on the bar. Starts up behind the rack, swings out, sets the shoulders.
That was
strong.
Smooth.
Yeah, good bench.
Look good. Yeah,
well done,
3
John.
whites. Okay, we have Hamed Jamal of Morocco taking a 5-kilo jump to 130. His opener didn't look that easy, but he made it.
Yeah, Hamad went 1 for 3 on squats, got one on the board, got his opening attempt on bench, which is good to see. Let's see how his 130-kilo attempt goes here.
He is extremely tall for a powerlifter.
Yeah. Good setup, taking his time, wedging in there. Let's see if he gets, yeah, looks like a good attempt.
Yeah, that's
What do
going
you
up
think, Sue?
smoothly. Going up very smoothly. 3 white lights.
Excellent job, Ahmed. Well done.
Okay, Ken Bray of the United States going to 135 pounds.
Bars loaded, Ken Bray, USA, 135 kilos.
He is in second place overall, 20 kilos behind Tom Keene, who is in first place. So this is an important lift for him. Ken is a very good deadlifter, but he has to keep close enough that
That's
he
right.
can pull what he needs. He has a qualifying deadlift that's 35 kilos ahead of Tom Keene.
Yeah, with him missing those squats, those
That-
kilos are
that
going to cost
hurt,
him.
yeah.
You know, on a second, he probably should have cut it five kilos
Yeah.
more or something like that, because he's going to need those kilos.
Definitely.
And he should get this bench, but there's not going to be much more there after that.
I think that's pretty much his
Good.
max.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Jeff Butts, your meat director, going up 5 kilos to 147 and a half.
This will put Jeff in currently moving from 4th to 3rd in
the
medals.
bench.
Yeah.
But he is in first place in the overall because he had a good score.
Jeff does have a big pull as well, so he's going to be building his total towards the end, because there's going to be that battle between those two.
Yeah, it'll be a battle, I think, more for second and third place than for first. I think Jeff's got first locked up, but it'll be a battle for second and third.
Let's see what the deadlift opener is there for the 240. Okay, let's see how this one goes here for Jeff.
Strong,
Nice bench,
very
yep.
strong. He's good for more. He'll probably go up another 5 kilos.
2-1. Head referee gave a yellow there, yellow 3. Sue, what do you think that the referee saw there?
Either he lifted his head up momentarily or he beat a signal.
Yeah,
No.
don't know what he saw, but he must have
don't
saw
know.
something we didn't see.
Yeah, I didn't see anything in the rerun.
Maybe elbow, but didn't see it. So,
No, elbow would have been a blue.
is it blue for elbow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, unless he beat a signal.
Yeah.
I don't see anything. His head was down, his butt was down, his feet didn't move.
Let's see how this one goes here now for Tom. Tom's a master bencher, 150 on the bar.
He's taking a big 10 kilo
Yeah.
jump,
See if
which
he
was
goes
a good decision.
157.5 maybe on his third.
Yeah.
155,
Yeah.
157.5.
Yeah, that was, an easy lift
Mhm.
for him. Okay, Robert Rodney, he missed this on his opener. He's the fellow who took it off, wasn't locked out properly, had to hold it for a long time, which is tiring.
And he needs to get on the board to stay in the meet for overall, to get a total. So let's see now if he takes this one out, if he can lock those elbows a little harder and get that start command.
Yeah, sometimes it's just what I learned was it's how you hold your hands. If you once you get the grip on the bar, if you rotate your hands out, it makes the
The
elbows
appearance.
look.
Yep.
It makes it more obvious that your elbows are locked out.
Let's see if he makes an adjustment here now. Looks pretty good, yeah.
Nope, he.
Hit the safety, I believe.
I don't know whether he hit the safety or, but there was like when he brought it down, it was like he bounced a couple of
I
times
think he
on
hit
his
the safety.
chest.
The safety looks pretty high there. Let's see if he hits the safety. I think that's what he did. See how he hit the safety on the
Yeah.
right side? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, he's got to lower those safeties.
Yeah.
I always keep the safeties as low as they're allowed to go, because sometimes when you bring that bar down, you bring it down slightly tilted to one side, and that side can hit the safety.
Yeah, so those little mistakes might cost him there, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You know, the elbows on the first and then hitting the uprights, the safeties on the second.
Yeah.
And that first one was a pretty hard attempt for him, so, hopefully he can regroup and come back in his third. But in the bench press, it's the hardest one when you kind of miss to come back and get it, because that bar has to stop and become motionless, and you can't use any of the the rebound like you can in squats. So
Yeah, no rebound. Even in deadlift, if you do it right, you get a bit of rebound off the floor.
let's see how this one goes now for Wallace. 150 on the bar.
Okay, that was very easy.
Well done.
3 white lights. He can take a big jump on his third. That second looked like an opener. Alejandro Rodriguez Acuna, 157.5. He's going up 7.5 kilos on his second, but this is still well below his PR of.
Yeah, he's just making attempts here now, probably trying to stay as best as he can in contention for a second and maybe a shot at first, depending. But like you said, Sue, Jeff might pull away there. So we'll see how this goes.
The thing is, he's got Ruland of the U.S. On his heels for second place, so he's got to be conservative, not worry about butts, and just make sure he's got second locked up.
Oh, that's a pretty easy bench. I mean, that looked like an opener there.
Yeah.
Might have left some kilos there.
Yep.
At this level of competition, in this type of battle, every kilo matters.
It does indeed. Okay, and here is the competition for Rodriguez. Here is Edward Ruland of the U.S. He's taking a 12.5 kilo jump to match his personal best of 170. That's a huge jump on the bench press.
Yeah, it's a big one. The bench can get heavy quick, but he's a big man, so let's see. I think he benches pretty close as well. He's a thick boy, a big back, big upper body.
Yeah,
so
he's chasing Rodriguez for second place. And I guess this is his lift, so he wants to do as much as he can.
Already in first in the bench press, so he's trying to build his total as much as he can. Little bobble on the chest, but he did a great job sticking with that lift.
Yep. Good lift.
Excellent.
Good lift.
Yeah, that's the thing when you got a good a lift that you're really strong at, you want to try to maximize it and pick up every kilo that you can.
Yeah. I don't know if he'll get a third. He shouldn't go up more than 2.5.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll get a knock, because that was close to a max. Okay, Millar of Great Britain. He's going up 2.5 kilos to 117.5.
His number benching is looking good so far. Got his first, got his second. Small jump on his third, so pretty good attempt selection here. Not being too greedy, being conservative.
Yeah,
making attempts.
He is in third place overall, so he just wants to be sure he locks that up. He's 10 kilos ahead of Steiger for third place, so he wants to get every additional kilo.
And this will put him in temporarily in third place in the bench press.
Yeah.
Probably won't stay there, but for the moment, never know who can make mistakes, but we'll see how things go.
Can he get it? Can he lock it out?
I think his foot might have moved there on the left side as well. Got the lift, but we'll see what the referees say. Yeah.
No, they caught the foot movement. That's too bad.
You can see the foot right there. Yeah, but
it can slide. The sliding isn't illegal, but apparently at one point his heel came up.
Yeah.
You can slide all over, but you can't lift a toe or heel.
Coach probably should have had a conversation with the jury on that one. It would have been worth a conversation, you know?
Yeah, as long as it's a split decision, you can protest, and I would, because the foot sliding is not illegal. It's only if it came off.
And it didn't look like it came up from our vantage point there.
No, it actually didn't from here.
All right, Kevin Steiger coming up 120. Kevin's having a good damn bench so far, hitting 2 attempts.
Yeah.
Smart attempt selection.
Yeah, this is 5 kilos over his personal best, which he got on second.
Well done.
Yep.
I think it's a good attempt call.
Yep. And it's okay. Good bench. Now we have Hernandez of Mexico. And he is going for 122.5. He's going up another 7 kilos. This would be 1.5 kilos better than his personal best. He's only been competing for 2 years, and when you first start out, you will make big gains the first couple of years. And so that, is likely why he, was able to move his bench press up so much.
Let's see how this one goes here now for Mario. 122.5. No, just a little bit too much.
Just too much.
Yeah, that's, it's a big jump. He went for a shot at bronze, but to stay in bronze position, but it's just a bit too much on bench press today.
Yeah, he wanted that PR, didn't quite get it. Okay, John Cadigan has made his first 2, and he's going up another 2.5 kilos on his third, taking very small jumps.
His bench presses so far have looked really good. We'll see how this one goes.
Yeah, this would be a personal best for him. It would exceed his personal best.
I don't think John's been lifting very long as well. I don't know him. I know him just from around the powerlifting community here in Newfoundland, and I don't think he's been lifting very long.
No,
so
it says he's been competing for 3 years.
yeah,
that's
well,
all.
that's right. Yeah, I can see it there on the board. Yeah, he hasn't been lifting very long, so he's really improved his lifting. I know he trains with Coach Tom and the Iron Bodyworks crew, so
nope, that was just plain too heavy.
Nowhere to go except for 125. Had to go 127.5, so it's the right call.
Yep, had to.
Take a shot at it, nothing to lose.
Means he made a good choice for second.
Yeah.
He has a nice arch. Okay, Jamal now of Morocco. And he is going up 2.5 kilos from his second attempt.
He had a rough go on squats, got one on the board, missed his first, missed his third, but he's doing well here on the bench press, making 2 of 3 attempts so far. Small jump on this one, 2.5, so let's see how this one goes for Ahmed. Yeah.
Oh, that looked very strong. Yep. That was a nice lift. I think it was a wise choice. I don't think he could have done another 2.5.
Good job, Ahmed. He's probably a little gun shy after squats.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wants to make his attempts and keep building that total.
Okay, we have Ken Bray with 137.5 kilos. He's going up 2.5 kilos. He is in second place overall.
Last one was a grind. Might as well take that 132.5.
Yeah, I mean you're paying for it. You're paying for it, so get your money's worth.
And he's going to need every kilo that he can. So let's see how this attempt goes.
Yeah,
for him
I'm
here.
sure he was wishing that he could just go up 1 kilo from his previous, but it's
weightlift, not power. It's powerlifting, not weightlifting.
Yeah, and unless it's a world record, you can't take the odd increments.
Ken with those long arms. We'll see how this bench press goes now for him. A little wobbly at the top. Just too much.
No, too much. Too much.
You can see that last one took it out of him.
Robert Rodney, and he needs this to make a total and be able to qualify for an overall medal.
Yeah, he's having a bit of a rough time here on the bench press, and that replace and then the elbows and then everything else, so it's going to suck the life out of him a little bit, but hopefully he'll be able to get this one. He really needs it to stay in the competition. It's always better to open a little lighter and finish a little heavier, hey Sue?
Oh yeah. Yep. My opener is something I can do for 10 reps with my feet sticking up in the air, if you can believe that.
Just get on the board and then let it go from there,
Yep.
And again, sometimes maybe lifting in your own gym or your own house or wherever you train versus the World Championships is a big difference.
Oh, no. Oh, that's too bad. You do all that training, you travel all that distance to get here. That's too bad.
So sadly, he'll bomb out of this meet. He will not get a total. He'll be able to get his numbers if he places in squat or deadlift, but he will not have a shot at the overall anyway because he just bombed out of the meet. Jeff has this awesome walkout and he eyes the bar with intensity and then
psychs himself up.
Yeah.
I noticed how he clapped his hands together and the truck went flying. If I did that, I'd be sneezing and coughing.
150 here for Jeff, 2.5 more than the last one. Let's see how this goes for him.
Not quite.
It was the right call. I mean, only
Oh,
2.5 more than his last one, but Jeff
Yeah.
knows his number's pretty good, and
Yeah,
it's worth
he
putting
came
on.
close.
Hobbling off there a little bit.
The other British lifter going up 5 kilos. He's currently in 3rd place in the bench press. 4th place overall, but this is, he's hoping to get a bench medal.
Good attempt selection so far. 5, 5, and then another 5.
Yeah. Yeah, there's only 2 other benches in his weight category, so he will get a bronze medal in the bench press. 4th place overall currently.
Taking his time. Like I said, that close grip makes it a lot harder on the bench press to go.
Ooh.
That's where usually when you hit quicksand, yeah.
Yep. No good.
No, good try.
Good try. Okay, Tom Keane of Canada. 160. He's going up another 10 kilos. He is currently in 1st place overall in the class by a considerable margin, and 1st place in the bench press.
And Tom is a solid bencher, so he's putting on attempts that he's probably pretty confident in.
Well, you know, Bray can deadlift 25 kilos more, so Tom really needs this.
And, you know, in the deadlift, that's a big weapon to have because you're going to pull last. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, you know exactly what you need,
Yeah.
and you can get psyched. So much of the deadlift is adrenaline.
So Tom needs to pull away as much as he can on squat and bench press.
Okay, he was not,
You get a replace.
yeah, he was not in legal position. Something was wrong. Okay. Nope, that cost
Nope.
him having to re-rack it.
So he had to got to replace the bar there from the head referee. I don't know what they saw, but they definitely saw something.
Yeah, usually it's
Elbows,
that,
maybe?
Yeah, elbows. Yeah, that's going to hurt him because he's only got a 20.5 kilo
Yeah.
lead over Bray. And I always put my money on the good deadlifter.
Yeah, well, it puts him in the advantage to pull for
Oh,
the win,
yeah.
and they lift, you know, after the
Yeah,
the
they
next
know
lifter.
exactly what they need, so they don't have to go heavier than
Yeah.
what is needed.
So Tom, you know, took a shot at that. Maybe you know, the replace definitely is going to take a bit of energy out of him. So it's going to get interesting when we get to deadlift soon.
Yeah,
We'll see what's going to happen.
It's going to be
You know,
exciting, and I will put my money on the deadlifter.
I know Tom's been working hard on his deadlift. He always has a very strong deadlift, but he's been paying his dues to bring it up even more.
And we have a successful bench here for
Yeah, look good.
Acuna.
Yeah,
And
big
we
bench,
do.
big bench,
Yeah.
162.5.
Yep. So he gets a bronze in the bench press. And Edward Ruland is in 3rd place overall, but he's got the gold in the bench press.
175, 3 red collar on the bar. It's a nice lift. It's a big bench press. He's trying to keep building his total going into deadlifts. Let's see how this one goes here now. He's got a PB listed as 170, so he's going to take a 5 kg PR here. Just a bit too much.
Nope.
Worth a shot.
Yep.
Even 1725 might not have been there just looking at that.
Yeah.
Who knows? You
Yeah,
know, but
I would say his second was his max.
Yeah.
Okay, we are going to have a break for commercials, and you can all go and get some more popcorn.
It should be an exciting battle coming up. It's going to come down to, you know, probably for 3rd deadlifts in both divisions.
Definitely, yeah.
And that's when it's going to
yeah.
heat up and stuff. So we'll take a little break, and then Sue and I will be back for deadlifts. Deadlifts are going to be Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
All right, we are back live for the deadlifts. The meet doesn't start till the bar hits the floor, and it's Mario Hernandez of Mexico up first with 190 kilos.
Let's, like Sue said, the meet doesn't start till the bar hits the floor, so let's get this party started.
And that
with
was
deadlifts
an
and see how
easy
things go.
starter. Okay, so he has made a total 190 on the bar for Hamid Jamal of Morocco.
He's going to want to just get this one on the board so we can get a total. He's lifting in squat shoes. Don't see that very often.
No.
Let's see how his lift goes here.
Yeah, usually you would wear deadlift shoes, which would be like gymnastic slippers or wrestling shoes. In other words, flat and no heel.
But he got this one, so it should be a good attempt and get him on the board.
Yep.
Well done, Ahmed. Excellent job.
Yep.
That's good now. It'll take a bit of the nerves off him, and after a little rough time on squats, good to see him get a total.
Yeah, in the deadlift, of course, the less bar you have to pull the bar, the better. So you want the flattest possible heel. If you could, if it was legal to lift barefoot, you'd want to
Definitely.
deadlift barefoot. And also what I find is the longer the arms are, naturally the less distance you have to pull. So I take the narrowest grip I can get.
John coming up here now, 222.5, has a personal best of 227.5, so we'll see how this goes for him now. If he gets this attempt, it'll give him a total. Wedges in. Looking good.
Oh, that was fast. That was easy.
Well done, John. Got a total, his first World Championships. He's on the board. Let's see now what he makes attempts from there.
And we have Tom Keane of Canada with 227.5 kilos, which is 501 pounds.
It's a light open for Tom. I'm thinking he just wants to get one on the board, open light, save a bit of energy, and then see what
he
Ray puts in for,
see what he needs to stay in first place.
I've seen Tom pull this in training for I think like 5 reps, I believe. He's a strong puller, so let's see how he does here with this opener. One thing about Tom, all of his lifts, especially all of his deadlifts, every attempt looks the same. Master deadlifter, easy open,
Okay,
500 pounds.
That was easy. In case you're wondering, his personal best is 250.
Yeah, I know Tom has been working on his deadlift because he knew he was going to need it coming into this competition. So he's put a big emphasis on deadlifting in his training. So, walked away with a world record. Now let's see what he does with his deadlift. Got George coming up here now, 230 from Great Britain.
George is currently in 3rd place overall, so every deadlift is important for him. He's only 2.5 kilos ahead of Steiger.
Looked pretty strong and smooth.
Yeah, it did. It did. Okay, we have Kevin Steiger with a 235 opener. He is fighting it out for a third place overall medal.
Kevin's first world championship. He's having a good showing here today. He's put in the work. I've seen a lot of his training online. He's got a great deadlift. Strong legs, big back, long levers. So 235 open should be a good, easy opening attempt here for him, hopefully. And then he's going to want to battle and push as hard as he can to try to get in medal contention on the deadlift. Let's go here now, Kevin.
Oh yes, he's got
fast,
a lot more.
Yeah, I think he's probably I think he's probably got a 260, 265
Oh,
around
easily,
there. Yeah,
yeah.
like maybe even a 270 if he needs to put it on.
Yeah, I mean, if I was his coach, I would have him go up 20 kilos
Yeah.
and then another 20.
Well, open light, get on the board.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you don't want to
that's
waste.
it. Yeah,
You don't want to waste energy
Why
on your
bother?
opener. Your opener should be like your last warm up.
Yeah.
Do your last warm up on the platform as your opener.
And there are times when you want to push the opens and be challenging and stuff, but not when you just want to kind of like get on the board and get a total. So good job, Kevin. Let's see now how this one goes for Edward.
He's opening with 245.
Strong pull.
Yep. There is no signal from the head ref to start the deadlift. You just have 1 minute from when you're announced as the lifter to make a serious attempt.
So it's going to be pretty interesting here now for Alejandro. He's going to be battling for first. I don't know if he's going to be able to take it, but he's definitely going to give it his best.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it's going to be a battle all the way for all three.
Oh,
looks
now
strong.
that was easy. Yeah, 247 and a
Wow.
half opener came flying up.
He's enjoying the crowd.
All right, we've got Wallace Clark of Great Britain, 250 kilos. He is in fourth place overall.
It's kind of listed PR of 262.5, so it should be a good attempt here. Gotta love deadlifts. It's going to get pretty exciting. Once we get into thirds, the crowd here is going to get wild, and the energy is going to be something else. Let's see how this one goes here.
Now that
For
looked
Wallace?
very heavy for an
Yeah.
opener. That did not look good for an opener.
And sometimes some lifters are a little slower and more grindy than others. Some lifters are really fast, some are not. I mean, so we'll see what he does on his next
Yeah,
one and see if it
and
looks
of
the
course,
same.
the other thing is if your opener is light, it's sometimes hard to get psyched for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, gee, do I have to do this?
Yep.
Do I really have to do it?
Jeff coming out now, 260 on the bar.
His personal best is listed at 276 kilos, so obviously it was a record of some kind, master's record.
Canadian national record. He was here. I watched him pull it at nationals, and he missed it on his second, and then I believe pulled it on his third, from what I can remember. But let's see how this 260 goes
Okay.
now for Jeff. Looking strong.
Oh, that looked good. That looked good.
Let's see now where he goes with his next one. Ken Bray coming up, 275. Ken has that big pull. And Sue, if you can see the board, if he gets this one, how close are him and Tom then now for overall total?
Oh boy, let's see. Pretty close, I would say.
And
It would give him a 617 and a half, so he'd be about 25 kilos out.
So he might have to put 300 or so plus on there to get it today, right?
Yeah.
But he's got that big pull.
It'll put him 25 and a half kilos behind. But, according to the qualifying totals, he can pull 35 and a half more.
I don't
now
think
that
today.
did not look good.
Nope.
That did not look good.
Nope.
That looked heavy.
2-1. So he got it,
2
but
to 1,
like I said,
yeah.
it didn't look easy. So, maybe 5 to 7.5 there more if he gets a little ampy.
Yeah, that's
but
about it. It's, That did not look good.
And I'm not sure what his numbers were, but I believe Ken just competed recently at the NAPFs and had a good showing there, a big pull. But today missing those squats. I mean, that's 20 kilos that he could have used, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Now I see it. Yeah. All right. In the subtotal, okay, he is 8 kilos behind Keane in the subtotal. That's what Bray is.
So Tom's deadlift looked really fast and sharp. Bray's looked, and again, maybe that's how he deadlifts, right? We don't know, but it did look a little slower. So we'll see on his next attempt and be able to judge it.
Yeah, now he's going 287 and a half, which if Keane doesn't make a second attempt would be enough to put him in the lead. But I think Keane will easily make his second attempt.
What does Keane have in for a second, Sue?
245, which I think he's going to pull like it's a joke.
Yeah, I've seen Tom pull 250 for reps, so
yeah.
Tom's probably just saving it for when he needs it,
Yeah.
Let's see if Hamed gets this lift. Looks good.
And it is a good lift with an even 200 kilos. Okay, Hernandez up next with 210. He is in 5th place overall. He's way out of the running. He's just thrilled to be here and, trying to make all his lifts and build a nice total.
Yeah, I mean, he's only been competing for 2 years, and here he is,
at a world championship.
Yeah, qualified and made his way up to the world championships.
Yeah.
So he's only a little baby in the sport.
Yes, he is.
210 on the bar. Let's see how this goes for him here.
Ooh, that's tough. He's working on it, but I think he's got it.
Yeah, I think, Sue, I think you're right.
Yep, 3 white lights. That was
well
tough.
Done, Mario.
Yeah, well, he took a 20-kilo jump, which is a big jump.
Yeah, so he's got one more pull now, and that's it. Next up is John Cadigan, 232.5.
Yep, going up 10 kilos. He's in 5th place overall.
He's having a pretty good day overall for his first World Championships. Missed that opening squat, but he came back and rebounded well, and he's been making his attempts, except for that last bench. But let's see how his 232.5 goes here. Getting psyched up in the back room. He's coming out. Guns blazing. Let's see how this one goes for John. Got the hometown support here in St. John's, Newfoundland.
Yep. Show off in front of the hometown crowd.
It's looking pretty good. I think that's going to be a good attempt, Sue. What do you think?
I think it's going to be good, and he's worth maybe another 2.5 kilos on his third.
Yeah, we'll see if he goes probably 237.5. I don't think he has any reason to push too much.
No, he's not going to move up any by killing himself. Okay, we've got Tom Keane now. He is your leader. He is taking a 17.5 kilo jump to 245. If he makes this, he's got the meat for sure.
Tom coming out, checking the bar, make sure the weights are good. He usually gives the bar a little kick to let it settle. No kick on this one. Let's see now how his 250 goes, 245 goes.
Sumo style lifter.
Easy
yep,
pull.
That was solid.
So now,
oh yeah, nice lift. Nice lift.
And it's going to get in deadlifts. We're going to see some changes probably, depending coming up on third. So we'll see what happens here now.
And we have George Millar next. He is taking 245. Same weight, higher lot number.
So this will move him from 4th to 2nd in the deadlift and
that
3rd
is
overall.
right. Yeah, that is right. He's a lighter lifter than Keane, so that...
and the higher lot number?
Yeah. He would get the second deadlift, second place in deadlift.
Oh, Tom's got a big pull, so we'll see. This one looks a little hard to get it going, but once he got it going...
Yeah, once he got it going, it came up.
Probably another 5 there. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Okay, now we go to Kevin Steiger. This would move him up to silver in the deadlift temporarily. He's taking a 15-kilo jump to 250.
And Kevin's got a big pull, so we will see how it goes for him.
Yep.
Kevin Steiger from Canada.
Kevin's going to be fired up.
Yeah, he's ranked 4th overall.
He's having a great time. He's loving being here, his first world championship. And you know he's going to leave it all on the platform. So let's see how this attempt goes for Kevin. Yeah, 257.5, like I said, I think he's good for 265-ish. So we'll see how his second here goes now.
Yeah, this is well within his ability. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that was a joke.
You know, with sumo is all about, for some lifters, being patient off the floor,
Yeah.
sticking with it until the bar starts to move, and then almost like a bow and arrow, once it goes, it goes. So he is patient to positioning, and then once it got going, bam.
Yeah, with sumo, it's tough to get it off the floor, but
So-
easy to lock it out.
Kevin might be able to challenge for first place in the deadlift looking at that, maybe, because,
Oh, I think definitely.
you know, do you put it, because at 275, he might be able to put it on, and
Oh, he's good for an awful lot more.
Who's lighter? Is Kevin lighter, or is
Okay.
Bray lighter?
Bray is lighter.
So Kevin had to go with 277.5.
Yeah.
At least, and we haven't even seen
Yeah.
Kevin's second yet, so,
Yeah.
you know.
He's still in first place in the 93 kilo.
Kevin's going to want to secure his, if possible, secure his deadlift position. So
Yeah, Kevin's going to be looking for overall placement. Okay, we have Edward Ruland with a 260 kilo. He's gone up 15 kilos over his opener. And this is 2.5 kilos better than his personal best.
yeah, so we'll see how this goes here, you know.
It'll move him into first in the deadlift. He's in 3rd place overall.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Wow.
Come on. Get those hips through.
Oh.
Oh, right.
Wow, that is no lack of heart or effort there.
You know, he had the bar high enough. All he had to do was throw his hips forward.
Yeah.
A lot of people make that mistake. They keep trying to raise the bar higher when they don't need
Which
to.
they've
If they
seen.
just throw their hips forward, they're locked out. The bar is high enough.
Let's see how this one goes here now for Wallace Clark.
He's taking a 15 kilo jump to 265. This would move him up to 3rd overall in the total. Ruland probably should not have taken such a big jump on that
Yeah.
last deadlift because that could cost him 3rd in the total.
Yep. It makes for a long day. 9 heavy attempts, you know, everything. Well, same thing, a bit too much, too.
No,
Yeah.
that was obviously
Too big a
too
jump.
heavy. Yeah.
He took a
But,
shot.
you know, he needed it to move up in the total. Okay, and here comes Jeff with the 272.5.
And Jeff is a gamer on the platform, so he goes out on his shield. So we're going to see how this one goes now for Jeff. I love the stare down. I love the look. Let's go, Jeff. But crowd here getting behind him.
This would put him temporarily in first place overall.
He's got a listed PR of 276, so he's pretty close there now, but that's looking pretty strong. Well done,
Oh
Jeff
yeah,
Butt.
that was good.
And he is excited and happy with that one. Well done, Jeff.
Yeah, he needed that. That puts him 2.5 kilos in the total ahead of Rodriguez Acuna.
Wow.
And he is the heavier lifter, so Butt needs to outlift Rodriguez for first place. If they are tied, Rodriguez will get it on body weight. So Butt needed that to move into first place.
Big pull, big attempt here coming up now for Ken. Like we said a minute ago, too, the last one looked a little slow, but, you know, maybe that's how he deadlifts, but it did look slow.
It looked heavy to me.
So let's see what he's got.
It looked just plain heavy.
He's a very calm lifter. Some, especially on deadlifts, some lifters choose to be calm. Some like to be more ampy. He looks pretty calm, so let's see how this one goes. Moving the bar back.
Yep.
Didn't like the way it was feeling there.
Nope, you want the right feel underneath your feet.
And he's allowed to do that. He's just not allowed to have what's called a bona fide attempt, where he actually makes an attempt for the bar and then tries it again, but he's allowed to grab the bar and move it around. And so let's see how this one goes now for Ken.
No,
just not going to be there today.
It is too heavy. Yeah, I didn't think he had it today. So that looks like Keane has first place wrapped up, and Gray has a big enough lead over second that no one will catch him.
Yeah, Tom can open up a little bit now in his deadlifts if he wants to go for any numbers for any reason, depending what he's looking at. I don't know what the world record total might be in his class.
I don't either.
It might be there on the board, but I can't see it, but we'll have a see in a second if he puts it on.
Okay, in the total world record is 675.
And what's Tom sitting at now?
Tom is sitting at 655, so that he would need to, actually 643.
So you need to pull like 260 something, I think, if I just math in my head.
He needs a 675, and he's at 643.
Yeah,
he
so
needs
maybe
to pull another 30 kilos.
Yeah, so we'll see what he puts in for his third, and
Yeah.
if he does anything there. Tom always has a good game plan. He's always very methodical about his attempts. So let's see now how this goes here for Mario. 217.5. Not a big jump from his last one, but
7.5 kilos. It's a sensible jump because he took a big jump between his first and second.
last pull of the World Championships. Go out, put something on the bar, and take a shot at it. Got it moving. Up just a bit too much.
Nope, that was too much. Well, he did okay for first Worlds. Okay, Cadigan is going up 7.5 kilos to 240. He is fifth in the deadlift, fifth overall in his weight class.
So 7.5 and then another 7.5, so pretty even jumps here. Last one looked pretty good. Don't know if he's got 240 in, but we'll see. I mean, it is the Worlds, and the last poll, you're going to want to go out and leave it all here?
Yeah, his previous personal best was 227.5, and he topped that on his second attempt. So, he's just going to have fun.
He's getting those, as they call it, those newbie gains.
Yeah.
But he's getting them as a Masters 2 lifter, which is wonderful to see.
Yes.
Let's go now, John. Let's lock this one out and finish this meet strong.
Yes.
Bring in the intensity. Getting fired up. As the saying goes, leave it all on the platform. So let's see how this one goes for John. Got it moving. Oh, just a bit too much.
Nope,
Good
not
attempt.
today.
Again, it makes for a long day, hey Sue, when you've got to do 9 maximum attempts.
Oh, yeah.
It's not an easy thing.
Nope, good workout.
Well done, John. Congrats on your first World Championships and a great showing overall for Team Canada.
Okay, Keane is going up 7.5 kilos. I think he's going for something he knows he can make. And it says that his personal best in the deadlift competition is 250. So what he is trying to do is simply to top his personal best.
One thing about Tom is I've followed Tom and known Tom for many years. He's helped me a lot in the sport of powerlifting. I'm always grateful for that, Tom. But, Tom likes to just keep building the total, keep building the numbers. If you can add 2.5 on every time you compete, that's progress. And as a Masters 2 lifter, you're not going to make those big jumps too often. So if he can walk away with a 252 and he walks away with a Masters 2 PR, he'll take it.
Yep.
I know he's pulled more as a Masters 1, but once you get older, things get a little harder.
Oh, yeah.
252 here. Let's go now, Tom. Finish this day. Would have been a perfect day except for that bench replace. Wedging in, getting it moving.
I think he's got it.
Well done, Tom.
Look good to me.
Great day. Great job.
3 white lights.
World champion Tom Keane. Tom, congrats. Great showing for you and your team and Team Canada.
And it's a personal best total for him and a personal best deadlift for him, both.
Tom said one time his goal was to win the World Championships in every division. So basically he's multi-world champion, Masters 1, now World Champion, Masters 2.
Okay, Millar is going to take 257.5, which would get him the silver medal in the deadlift. His total is ranked third. I think he's got third place secured.
Big jump. Going to be a fight.
But this would get him a medal in the deadlift also. He's currently ranked fourth in the deadlift.
Put it on, take a shot. Let's go, George. Finish the meet. All out. Leave it on the platform. Gets his air. Tries to get the bar moving. Got it moving. Got it moving. Let's see if he can lock those knees.
Get
Shoulders.
those hips in. Shoulders. Oh,
don't
rats.
know. Let's see what the referees say. I don't think.
No, I don't think
Yeah.
he quite locked out. Didn't quite get the shoulders back. Didn't quite lock the hips out. At the
Kind of
finish-
stalled there, but it
yeah.
didn't go down, you know. And yeah, the coach is going up and having a conversation. Let's see what the
Yeah,
jury
at the
says.
finish of the deadlift, you must be locked out with
Yeah.
shoulders square. They don't have to be back, but square.
Yeah, he
and
went.
with the hips locked out and the knees locked out. It looked to me like his hips were not locked out.
Yeah, he
and
went
his
up to the jury and had a little
Yeah.
chat with them. They gave him a little smile, and he was like, "Oh, come on!" And he kind of
Yeah,
knew.
his shoulders were not square.
It's worth the ask. Let's see now, Kevin. 260. So this is going to basically take him to second in the deadlift and third in the overall. Kevin would be very happy with this. And he's got a big pull. All of them he's lifted so far have been fast. So let's see how this 260 goes for Kevin. Come on, Kevin. If I could scream at you now, I would, but gets his grips, gets it moving.
Oh, easy. Very easy. He's got more in him.
Yeah, you know, if there was a fourth attempt, it'd be interesting to see what he would put
Yeah.
on, right?
Yeah, but that was the right thing to do, to take just what he needed to move
He is so
up
happy with
into
this.
third place.
I was talking to
overall.
him yesterday and had a conversation with him. He's such a great guy, and for him now to medal and to, you know, overall, this is going to make him so happy. Hard work pays off. Well done, Kevin. Congratulations to you, my friend.
Yeah, that's put him 2.5 kilos ahead of Bilal.
So let's
for
see
the
now what
third place
happens. Yeah.
overall.
Bar is loaded for Ed.
Now he is in third place overall, in fourth place in the deadlift.
Missed this on his last one. Don't know if it's going to be there. So
Yeah. Well, he can't be caught from behind. So he might as well give it another try.
no.
No, nope.
Well, stuck to the floor on that one almost, pretty much. But good try, Wallace Clark from Great Britain.
Okay, Wallace Clark. Now he missed this. It was just plain too heavy. If he makes it, it will move him into third place overall and second place in the deadlift. But you know, he didn't make it his
it, no.
previous attempt.
Yeah. And with the deadlift, when it gets heavy, it gets heavy.
Yep.
Bar is loaded for Wallace. Silver medal for deadlift. Bronze medal for total. Both on the line here for Wallace Clark from Great Britain. Let him hear it now. Let him
This one will put him from fourth to third in the overall and 3 to 2 in the deadlift. 265. Missed it, but let's see how it goes from here on this attempt. The intensity when you compete at a world championship level is unreal. Let's see how this one goes here now for Wallace. Big air, hard push. Let's see how it goes. Gets it moving. Oh,
no.
that's it.
Nope.
Gives the
That's
place
it.
a little smack.
That's it. Okay.
Alex Rodriguez.
Okay, this is going to get interesting here now, Sue.
Yeah, here's the battle for first and second. 2.5 kilos separate them.
This will move Alex Rodriguez into the gold medal position in the 93 kilo class for overall.
Strong lifter overall. All three of his lifts are strong.
Yeah. And
big-
this is only a 5 kilo. Oh no, it's a 10 kilo increase from his previous. His second attempt looked easy.
yeah, second looked like it could have been an open, so
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes now. He's going to need this one, and then we're going to see what happens after this. But for now, let's focus on this lift and see how it goes. Oh! Wow. Well, hey, Sue, like, you know, 10 kilos after 8 heavy lifts and
Yeah.
everything else. It's
Yeah, well, he was leaning forward a little bit too much, and I think he was a little off balance. His butt was out and up, and he just couldn't get it through.
Jeff will make a change now, and
Ray will finish this off after Jeff.
So this is just gravy. He's already got first place by 2.5 kilos, whether or not he makes this lift.
congratulations to Jeff Butt, world champion. I believe it's Jeff's first world championship. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's his first world's overall championship. A very hard-working man, pays his dues in training and in the gym. Well deserved. So let's see if he goes out now with this. Kind of nothing that. But you want to finish strong, so let's see how it goes. Let's go, Jeff Butt. The crowd is going crazy. Got it moving. Gonna lock it out. Congratulations, Jeff Butt. Well done.
Yep.
He is
did
very
it.
happy with that. World champion Jeff Butt.
Yep.
And he's
Nice
literally
lift.
crying off the platform. What an amazing scene to see.
Nice lift.
One of the hardest working people I've ever met in powerlifting.
You know, he is the only one in his weight class to make all 3 deadlifts, to make
Wow.
his 3rd deadlift. No one else made their heavy deadlift.
And
He's the only one who did.
he's also competing again in equipped in a couple of days.
Yep. Yep.
So Ken coming up here now, last pull. He is second in total, but he's going to try to take a pull first for deadlift. But the last one looked pretty heavy, so I don't know if he's got it, but... And it's so hard to judge because he's such a calm lifter. You know, like you don't see this very often on deadlifts.
Yeah, well, whether he makes it or not,
He's got his place and it's the same.
yeah, he's going to be second place overall.
Yeah.
This
Deadlift
is
gold.
simply for a gold in the
Deadlift gold. But you know what? Gold deadlift is better than silver in deadlift,
Oh yeah,
you know?
yeah, gold's always better than
So
silver.
we'll see how it goes. But I think he's got he's got deadlift gold anyway, so I believe he does. Yeah. Yeah, he's got gold deadlift anyway. That's it.
No, clearly too heavy. Okay, well, it has been fun working with you this morning.
It's been a great time, Sue. I've enjoyed so much.
Yeah.
It's been excellent, and we would like to thank all of our sponsors: Inner Strength, Eleiko, SBD, A7, CPU, NLPA, Rogue, Bull, and the Newfoundland and Labrador government. And overall, it's been a great time. We saw some great lifting, some world records, and it's been an awesome time. I look forward to doing anything with you again in the future.
Yes, I will be back here. I will be back behind the mic in future sessions.
Awesome. It's been a pleasure, and I look forward to doing it again with you soon.
Great.
Thank you to everybody for listening and tuning in. We hope you had a great time, and please be sure to check out our sponsors, and we will talk soon. Cheers.
Bye.
83 kilo men's Masters 2 lifters. These are your men's Masters 2 83 kilo lifters. Let's have a round of applause for Sergeant Blaine Bowmaster from the Royal Canadian Mounted Police helping us out with this award ceremony this morning. I think it's Let's also have a round of applause for Gaston Perage, the IPF president, who will be handing out the medals today. And we'll begin with the Masters 2 83 kilo men's squat medals. In the bronze medal position from USA with a 207.5 kilo squat, Ken Bray. The silver medal with 210 kilos, George Millar from Great Britain. The gold medal for the squat goes to Tom Keane of Canada with a 248 kilo world record. One more round of applause for your squat medalists. Moving on to the bench press. The bronze medal with a 120 kilo bench press from Canada, Kevin Steiger. Silver medal at 135 kilos from USA, Ken Bray. And the gold medal from Canada, 150 kilos, Tom Keane. One more round of applause for your bench press medalists. In the deadlift, the bronze medal goes to Tom Keane from Canada with 252.5 kilos. Silver medal with a 260 kilo deadlift from Canada, Kevin Steiger. And the gold medal with a 275 kilo deadlift from the USA, Ken Bray. One more round of applause for your deadlift medalists in the 83 kilo Masters 2 division. And finally, the overall results for the men's Masters 2 83 kilo class. The bronze medal from Canada goes to Kevin Steiger with a 572.5 kilo total.
Your silver medalist with a 617.5 kilo total from the USA, Ken Bray. And a new world champion. Your gold medal goes to Tom Keene from Canada with a 650.5 kilo total. One more round of applause for your 83 kilo medalist. Please stand for the playing of the Canadian national anthem. One more round of applause for the Masters 2 83 kilo class. Congratulations, gentlemen. We're moving on to the men's Masters 2 93 kilo class. In the squat, our bronze medalist with a 232.5 kilo squat from Canada, John Cadigan. Our silver medalist from Spain with a 250 kilo squat, Alex Rodriguez. The gold medal in the squat, 252.5 kilos, from Canada, Jeff Butt. One more round of applause for your squat medalists in the 93 kilo class. Moving on to the bench press in the 93 kilo class. The bronze medal from Great Britain with a 150 kilo bench press, Wallace Clark. Silver medal with a 162.5 kilo bench press from Spain, Alex Rodriguez. Gold medal in the bench press at 170 kilos from USA, Ed Ruland. Another round of applause for your bench press medalists in the 93 kilo class. Thank you, gentlemen. In the deadlift, your bronze medal with a 250 kilo deadlift from Great Britain, Wallace Clark. Silver medal at 257.5 kilos from Spain, Alex Rodriguez. And the gold medal in the deadlift, 282.5 kilos, the Canadian Jeff Butt. Another round of applause, please, for your deadlift medalists in the 93 kilo class. Moving on to the overall category. In the 93 kilo class, Masters 2, the bronze medal with a 642.5 kilo total from USA, Ed Ruland. Silver medal with a 670 kilo total from Spain, Alex Rodriguez. We have a special guest handing out the medal for gold in the overall, the 682.5 kilo total from Canada, Jeff Butt is your medalist, and his daughter, Madison, is handing out the medal. Congratulations, Jeff Butt. Please stand for the playing of the Canadian National Anthem. One final round of applause for your men's Masters 2 83 and 93 kilo lifters as they file out, led by your technical controller, Ron Strong. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Check 1 2 1 2. Thank you very much, Tim, for giving me a break and announcing that session. Tim from the USA, ladies and gentlemen. Great job. Next session begins in 13 minutes, 10 minutes to change openers.